Hey guys, it's your girl, Psycho Sister, Nag85, Angie Cakes, Angie Marie, Angie Bob, Auntie M, Mom. However you know me, coming at you with a video. It is October 5th, I think. Just kidding. It is October 5th. And I just want to do a quick update because me and the bug are chilling for a little while before we make dinner for the family, because we're going to make fajita casserole for mom and dad and the girls because it's delicious. Little, not advice, but little tip. So if you Google fajita casserole or how to use leftover fajita meat, it will give you this thing that's called a casserole. It's literally just fajitas with cream cheese, put in the oven, topped with cheese. And then we still scooped it out and put it on tortillas, but it was phenomenal. So we're going to make it over here tonight. As anybody who has been watching my streams, not my streams, I'm not Clayton, I don't do streams, watching my TikTok or some of my Facebook posts, know that I've really been going through a hard time. I was, major food shortage is coming to the United States. Great, we're not gonna have food. Good thing they gave us all the food money, government. Anyways, I was going to do a video the other day, but I was really, really emotional. So anybody who's close to me, this is how you're going to know if we're, friends or, super friends. If you've heard me say, my friend Michael. I swear I wasn't going to cry today. You know that I actually met a man while I was pregnant with Sabrina who lives, thousands of miles away and is quite a bit older than me. And over the time of the last 3 years, he has been there, through every panic attack. I mean, not physically here, but here. He'd text or he'd call, and he always made sure to check on me, through every panic attack, all the way from the first time they thought they couldn't hear Sabrina's heartbeat to through all of it, and the back stuff and the anxiety. A lot of people don't know because I'm really, really good at hiding it, but I have not been okay the last few weeks, months, whatever. Some people do know because they pay attention to my videos, which, by the way, I appreciate everybody reaching out. I appreciate everybody watching. I don't do these for the views. I like to poke fun at Clayton because he wants to be a YouTuber and I get more views. But I do these because I like to revisit my previous self. And I think that it's kind of cool to be able to use technology to document kind of where I've been, where I've come from. And anyways, so I haven't been good. And in fact, in March, I literally contemplated suicide. I mean, I couldn't change Sabrina's diaper. I posted a video where I was literally just I watched it earlier or the other day, and I just broke down because I was so hurt that I couldn't change her butt. I couldn't do anything because of my back. I just couldn't. And I felt like a failure as a mom, as a daughter, as a sister, as an employee, as a friend, as everything, because I literally couldn't even make myself get up to do anything. And I thought for a while, maybe Sabrina would be better off without me, because my mom and dad obviously know how to raise kids because I'm still alive and my 3 brothers are, not in prison. I mean, none of us, my parents do a good job. So my mindset was, sorry, I'm rambling fast because I'm really trying to hold back the emotions. Anyways, so my thought process was, everybody would pitch in and take care of Sabrina, and she'd be better off not having a mom that cried every night or couldn't turn in bed or couldn't get out of bed. And I contemplated ending it. And although I had support and I have friends and I have stuff, this man that I met, Michael is his name, he was the one that called me when I was sitting in the car with my bottle of pills. And he was the one who pretty much talked me off the ledge. And throughout this whole journey with Sabrina, that was probably my lowest of lowest moments, because even though, everyone knows there's more thoughts of I'm not good enough or I'm not a good mom or other people could handle it, her whole life. And he was there the whole time. But the day I sat in my car with my pills and he actually called me, and talked me through it. He convinced me to talk to my mom. He convinced me to reach out to my friend Megan because because they're here and he isn't physically. And it was just a situation where he became a constant in my life. You know, we would text good mornings every morning. He would call most mornings, and he would text good nights every night. And I would, when Sabrina would do little cute things or whatever, when I'd be frustrated or whatever. Yeah, he was that person, that friend, that person. And, last week he stopped responding, and it was really bizarre to me because, he always responded, especially when I'd say my anxieties are high with Sabrina. And, he'd always reassure me that she was okay, she was strong, whatever. I'm trying to not, cut short of things, but I don't want to cry anymore. And he stopped responding, and so I didn't freak out at first, and then I kind of freaked out, and I started texting, I'm really scared, I don't know who to call, I don't know, for 3 years, we'd been talking, and we had developed this relationship, and we talked about what happens if something happened to him. And, his response was always, I'll be fine. Don't worry. It's okay. And he was probably the most genuine and most sincere man that I've ever met. So I took it at that he'd be fine. And I even talked to him a few days before, and he wasn't feeling good for about a week, and he went and got coronavirus tested, and it wasn't that, it was negative. And he was just feeling off, and I told him that I was worried, and I'll be fine. And so Thursday, normally he'd call in the morning, and Sabrina had peed so much the diaper didn't hold, and I was cleaning that up, and I took a shower, and then we ended up ordering breakfast with Rocky and Trina, and I texted him and said, hey, sorry that I missed the morning call, because by then it was later in the day, because he was 3 hours ahead of me. And he responded with, that's okay, there's always tomorrow. And that was literally the last text message that I got from him. So Saturday morning, after all the freak out, and I told my mom and I told my brother, and everyone said the same thing, just try to be positive. Maybe he broke his phone. Maybe he lost his phone. Because everybody knew who Michael was. I mean, they knew that he would send things for Sabrina. He'd help me out when I need help, financially, mentally. People knew the name, especially my mom and brother. And so, they just didn't know how involved, I guess you can say, because it was one of those things. And, I was going to make a trip down there. He was going to come up here. We talked about it. And it's just the money and COVID and everything. So we were waiting for COVID to get over. And then Sabrina, old enough to travel with me, which is now because we're getting there. I do like that song, baby. I love that song. I have a little musician. Oh, I like that song too. She hears me crying, so she is trying to cheer me up. I would flip my camera around to show her, but I cannot. I love both songs. Ooh, that's a good one. It makes me so happy. So, holding it together, I got a text message Saturday morning from his sister, from his phone, saying, this is his sister, my brother passed away last night. And that was it. And I have to hold it together because she's here. I do like that song on TV. I do like that song. Thank you. So I spent the weekend kind of bummed. I tried to keep I don't want to say bummed. I was devastated because this man who'd become a constant is now gone. And, yeah. And just like that in my life, another. Okay, baby. I thought she was going to watch her show, but, just like that again in my life, my entire life changes. And, he helped me muster the courage to leave Durham, and he helped me muster the courage to move out of my mom and dad's house with my back stuff. And he'd cheer me on every step of the way. My fat girl rock bottom, he totally supported the idea. He bought me my swimsuit for PT because he was such a supporter of me getting better and my journey. And he would do things like that, and just like that, he was gone. And it was devastating. So yesterday I decided to come over to Mom's house because Mom brings comfort. Mom is love. And I baked some muffins while I was here. I kind of used the muffins as an excuse to come over. And today we're back at Mom's house because obviously I need some mental support and my mom's support. So we're going to make some dinner tonight and hang out with the family. But, which support is huge. I've had quite a few people reach out to me, and I really appreciate, sorry for touching my face so much. Everyone knows I do that when I get nervous, which is every time I'm on the camera. But anyways, I appreciate everyone reaching out to me. I appreciate, my brothers have all stepped up to make sure I'm okay. My dad has absolutely been a blessing, helping with Sabrina and making her laugh. And, my mom is, as everybody knows, is literally a godsend. Heather and Megan have been like my rocks. If anybody has problems with me saying your name on my videos, I'm sorry, but I gotta give shout outs because I didn't give enough credit to certain people, and I don't want people to ever question. But I also try not to say names because I don't want to come into a situation where it's like, oh, you forgot to say my name, and then someone gets mad. So, I try too hard to please people, which, yes, I know, who cares, right? I know, okay. But, that's kind of my thing, is that I've always been so afraid of losing people. So that's why I don't say names. But anyways, all these people have been absolutely amazing at helping me, keep my mind distracted, keep busy. My poor brothers, random text messages and lots of hours on Xbox to, that really helps, which I like playing Xbox with them anyways. But, and most importantly, Sabrina, and she doesn't even know this yet, but she is literally my lifeline. And for her, I have to face the day. So I got up today and we went to PT. Or I went to PT. She stayed here with Nana. And I crushed it. Like, they pushed me a little bit harder, which I should actually be on the heating pad because I'm moving, because I'm a little sore today. But, hey, baby. Mom is moving over here. Is that cool? You can come over here if you want. Oh, you moved your stuff? You want to get on the camera? Say hi. Yeah. Anybody who mom shames me for her still having her bottle can come deal with the tantrum, just so you know. Anyways, so yeah. I don't even remember where I was at. So I went to PT. I crushed it. We came here and I weighed in. And, okay, my highest weight was 348.2. That was my highest weight of my entire life. And that was literally, I feel like, January-ish. Like, right around when my back started. So 348.2 was my highest weight. And people say, oh, you're so brave. I can't believe you put all that information out there. It is what it is. I am a big girl, okay? So if I'm going to be honest with everybody, and if I'm going to inspire anybody, or even more importantly, if I'm going to look back and be hella proud of myself, I have to be honest. And with myself and with you and with her, Sabrina, she's literally my little motivator. So I want my baby to know my mom used to be 348 pounds and now she weighs 140 or whatever I end up getting down to. I want her I want her to know where I came from. There were a couple people that commented about one of my blogs on fatgirlrockbottom.com that, I mentioned that I contemplated giving her away, putting her up for adoption because I didn't think I was good enough. And they said, why would you say that? You're going to make your daughter think that you don't want her. No. Hi. No, I'm not going to make her think that. What I want her to know is that everybody has mental problems, mental issues. Everybody struggles with depression and feelings of not being good enough. And there's going to be moments in her little life that she's not going to believe she's good enough. And when that happens, whether it be when she hit school or high school or she has her own babies. I want her to know it's okay to have downfalls. It's okay to talk about it. It's okay. And I think that that's a lot of the problem with, today's generation gap is that, the millennials and the snowflakes and all these people that people are bitching about are oversensitive, yes, because they've been protected and they've, and you don't offend them and they're, given safe spaces instead of learning to deal with things and trophies for showing up. And all that stuff sucks. Just so everyone knows. But also feelings were started to talk about. And I think that's great. But the older generation, like when I was in school, mental health was like a no-go. When I got called to the office in 7th grade to take my meds because I was on antidepressants in 7th grade, my friends found out, and all of a sudden I was the crazy kid. I was the one who was gonna blow up the school, and I was the one who was gonna murder people, and and it had such a bad aura to it. I want my daughter to know my lowest of lows because she idolizes me, and I want her to know, whether it be now or when she's older and watching these with her, with her grandkids missing me. I want Sabrina, I want you to know it's okay not to be okay. And it's okay to need help. And we do that all the time. I do that all the time with her when she's frustrated.
Hi.
Why don't you come over here? You can be in it with me.
Hi.
Yeah, we're making a video.
Hi. What are you telling?
I'm just telling them about how sometimes mommy has sad days. What do you do when mommy has sad days?
I mean, I can play double. You happy.
She does magic tricks. Abracadabra, you're happy. And if that doesn't work, what do you do next?
Abracadabra, you happy.
No, you give me hugs, silly girl.
Abracadabra, you give me a hug.
Who gives the best hugs in the whole world?
Me.
Yeah. Who gives the best cuddles in the whole world?
Me.
Right. Who makes mommy the happiest in the whole world? Yes. Who is mommy thankful for?
Me.
Yep. Who's about to get tickled? You. Anyways. Oh, Gabby's starting a new show. Anyways, so I want her to know that that is literally okay to be okay or not to be okay. So yeah, when I tell you I was 348 pounds 8 months ago. I weighed 348 pounds. I'm more than halfway to 600-pound life. And I'm not bragging about it. I don't think this whole bigger is beautiful movement is great. I think it's unhealthy and I was down a wrong path. And if I don't fix it, I'm either going to die before I have the chance to walk my little girl down the aisle, because it'll be me who walks her down the aisle, or before she hits kindergarten. If I don't stop, if I don't fix it, I'm going to create this cycle. I'm going to teach her bad eating habits. We don't eat breakfast 90% of the time because my depression has been so bad. And even before this last incident, I still was struggling to get up in the morning. I was struggling with my life because my back held me so prisoner, and I was so ashamed that I can sleep until noon and then she sleeps until noon. And now she doesn't like to get up early. So I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And I want Sabrina and everyone who listens to my videos to know it's okay not to be okay. I don't ask for help often. I did start a GoFundMe. I got ridiculous amount of support, which really, 19 sessions. Well, it'll actually be like 10 sessions because I'm going to use some for the gas money. And then, of course, GoFundMe takes some fees. But 10 sessions of physical therapy is going to put me through November. Like, that's another 2 months of strengthening. And back to my topic of I was 348 pounds or 348.2 pounds. As of today, when I got home 10 minutes ago or 15 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago, I guess, why I ramble a lot. I am 327.1 pounds. I have broke the 330 mark. I broke the 340s. I broke the 330s. Now we're headed to the 320s. And this time, I've got this. Because if I don't, she won't have me. And in the blink of an eye, all of this could be gone. So why not try to better myself so I can at least make memories. We're going to the park now. We get out of the house more. Like, I try to get out of the house every day if I can. There was months that this poor little girl, I mean, between COVID and my back and everything else, she was at the house. Like, even as recently as a month ago, I would go to PT on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I was doing not in-home, virtual visits. So we were home all day. She'd go play in her room while I worked. And so we're literally home all day. And then she starts acting up and having tantrums, and she doesn't know how to deal well with other kids. And I feel guilty. And so we started going out, but my back is getting better. Insurance sucks. I have to wait until January to get them to pay for anything else, which that makes me sound like, oh, I'm greedy and I want more free stuff. But it's working. And if it's working and it doesn't cost them hardly anything, I don't get why they limit 24 sessions, even if I have 7 herniated discs. And when I call them, I said, what if I only had 2? It's still 24 sessions. Like, it's going to take longer to get my back better. Like, insurance doesn't... that's a whole nother topic. So yeah, so my GoFundMe has started because I, need help, because I feel guilty asking for help with something that's not a need, but some more of a hey, this is working and I'd like some help. When we have other needs, like I have a car payment to make, I have insurance to pay, I have diapers to buy, I have all these things to buy. And if I'm not working, then I can't make the money. Yes, I will help you with baby's diapers as soon as this video is over, okay?
Okay.
Okay, can you keep her busy until then? Okay, you want to wrap her up so she's not cold? Thank you, baby. Let's wrap the baby up. There you go. Say, just hold on for your diaper, because my mom has one hand. Okay, anyway, so I not working, I'm not able to make the money that I was doing in-person visits. So therefore money gets tight and we're out of savings and we're out of, all these backup plans that I had aren't backed up. So I felt guilty asking for help with the PT, but here's how it is. If I can continue to do the things in the water, I have started doing things out of the water. I do squats out of the water now. When I am brushing my teeth, I do high steps, just like I do in the pool, except for not as many. And I'm starting to be able to feed over to that. So the longer I can continue to use the pool and strengthen my back, the easier, I guess, the easier it's going to be to fight this battle. So I fully intend to use every single session that I get to boost myself to the point that I don't need to be in a pool, because I'm not 300 pounds, because I'm strong enough to hold my own weight, and I can work out. And you know what? If I can't do it in PT, then I'm going to do it regardless. Okay. Oh, be quiet, because baby's going night-night. Oh, she's tired. She's... Okay, you read to her and I'll finish my video, okay? Okay. So every episode that I get, or every session that I get is just another step. Every leg lift that I do is another step. Every crunch that I do, I can't do crunches. I couldn't lay on my bed flat without clasping. Like, I absolutely could not do it. And I can sleep on my back now. I can hold her. I can pick her up now carefully. But I want to keep it going. So I want to keep it going. And so for every session that was donated, every dollar, everything. And not just that, but every word of encouragement along the way. I understand people don't have money, and this isn't like I'm going to die and there's a million other causes that could be donated to. But every single word of encouragement, every single dollar, every single text message, meme, it means the world to me. The random show-ups at my house with, rock bottom soap. I had a friend, I was going to vlog it. I had a friend, a really good friend, who is she's kind of like a in the background supporter, I guess, because she's never like on my Facebook and stuff, but she's always just like randomly doing things to like let me know, hey, I'm thinking of you, I support you. And she showed up to my house and she brought Bugs some Icy Pops and a milkshake, and she brought me some rock bottom soap. All of these things, because fat girl rock bottom, all these things absolutely boost me. When I see that people logged in and read my blog, or people comment on my blog or my videos, these things keep me going, and these things help me stay strong and get stronger. So a genuine thank you, like genuine thank you from me to everybody that offers support. I'm getting yelled at because the baby's trying to go night-night and I have to be really quiet. And she's reading to her because that's what mommy does when you go to bed. Yeah.
My mom reads to me.
What's your favorite book?
I don't favorite book.
You don't remember? What about Where the Wild Things Are?
Yeah.
You like that one?
Yeah, I can.
It is kind of scary. It has monsters, but Max was bad and got sent to his room, huh?
Why?
Why was he bad?
Because.
Because he was mean to his mommy.
Yeah.
What happens if you're mean to your mommy?
I say hi to mommy.
You do say sorry to mommy, but what happens? Do you lose a star?
No.
If you're mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you lose stars. What do you use your stars for?
Well, I don't know.
What are you saving your stars for right now?
But
For your truck.
yeah.
Yeah, how many stars do you need? 300.
And now my talk is your talk.
It's my truck for right now.
Yeah.
Truck came early and I made the mistake of letting her see it, and we got into an argument because she wanted it and I told her she didn't have enough stars to buy it, and she said, that's my truck. And I said, nope, you haven't paid for it yet. That's mom's truck. So you're earning the stars to pay for it, huh?
Yeah, now your talk is my talk.
Yeah, but you're gonna earn it because you're a good girl and you go potty in the big girl potty, huh?
And me, oh my talk, I be me to mommy.
Yeah, you do lose your star when you're mean to mommy. That's why you're nice. You don't lose any stars, huh?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
maybe to Nana, Papa, and I.
You gotta be
I'll
nice.
go watch it, and I'll go take it.
Uh-huh.
And Nana, and I'll go watch it, and I'll go take it.
What about a
And
pork?
Papa,
What about pork chop?
and I'll go put the back together.
Yeah, you're nice to everyone. Okay, well, let's tell him bye.
Bye.
All right, so we're going to end the video. Sorry that I took a half an hour of your time. I know some people love it, some people don't. There's a lot of really good messages in here. I'm going to actually get more organized with my videos so that I know what I'm talking about. I'm actually organizing my blog too. But I am going back to, not in person, I'm going to do some transit only, some transit only videos or visits at work so I can start making a little bit more money and help myself out. But today they worked me over at PT because it's progress report day and I'm a little sore. So we're going to wait for a Walmart order and then we are going to make fajita casserole. So to everybody who watches my stuff, have an amazing day. And remember, just because life sucks doesn't mean you have to be miserable. Catch you on the flip side.